Yeah, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to all our global ESD family joining us from different parts of the world. We are grateful that you found it necessary to be here with us. On behalf of the Global Alliance for Sustainability in Education, that is GASE, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to another powerful session of ESD Talks, where we bring together educators, we bring together innovators, researchers, leaders from all walks of life, students, name them, to explore practical solutions for a sustainable future. Our work is to look forward to solving challenges that we are facing on the ground. As we work on education for sustainable development, we don't just focus on sharing the information, sharing the knowledge. Sharing the knowledge is very good. We want to go deep and beyond just sharing the knowledge, connect with this knowledge with our hearts. And then beyond connecting, let's go do something with whatever you experience in this room so that you can make a difference wherever you are. So the little things that you're going to learn, try to see what you can pick, try to look around. How can you collaborate with somebody else? How can you connect with somebody else so that together we are transforming the world? As GASE, we believe that the future of sustainability will be shaped by the ideas we nurture today and the young innovators we empower today. Today's session is particularly exciting because it brings together technology, agriculture, and climate resilience through a remarkable innovation known as AniWise. I don't know how they pronounce it. I don't know if it is AniWise or AniWise or whatever. That is AI Smart Animal Care. Now, before we get into it, I'd like to request Mr. Atuya kindly pray for us.
Okay, let us believe and pray. Our mighty and everlasting Father in heaven, we humble ourselves before thee this evening. Thank you, Lord, for the gift of life and the many blessings you've continually showered upon us. We are getting into a session where we are going to learn on how we can do agriculture in a smart way using AI. I want to pray that, Lord, you may open our inner minds that we may be able to grasp the concepts and, more importantly, to apply them for the sake of sustainable agriculture. May you be with us now through the end. May you strengthen the facilitators and all of us that we may actively participate in this program so that at the end of it all, it will be a success. That which we have not prayed and you know that we need it, may you do it unto us according to thy will. For in Jesus' name we pray and believe.
Amen. Thank you very much. And we respect all your religions. For the Global Alliance for Sustainability in Education, when we started, it was an inspiration from God. And for our meetings, we do it like we have to pray at the beginning and we have to pray at the end because we recognize the presence of God in what we are doing. Because in essence, education for sustainable development, it's about me, it is about you, and it's about our environment. The big question is, what if everyone was able to take care of themselves, take care of others, and take care of the environment? As the world faces increasing challenges related to food security, climate change, and sustainable farming, artificial intelligence is emerging as a powerful tool to support farmers, improve animal health monitoring, and also transform agricultural systems. What makes this session really special, even more inspiring, is that the innovation that we are about to explore is being developed by young innovators, our own children, students. I mean, it is so exciting that it is not coming from gurus, people who've already been in innovation for long, just young minds coming up who are already thinking about solutions for tomorrow's world. This evening, this morning, this afternoon, we are honored to be joined by Polycarp Ocheng Orenda, a student of animal science at Kisii University, who will introduce to us the AniWise AI Smart Animal Care System and share how technology can support sustainable livestock management. How many of us in this room have got livestock in their homes? How many of us have got animals in their homes? So this is gonna be a very exciting session. He will be joined by Davis Ogega, a computer science student and software developer who is a co-founder of the organization, who is also helping translate this vision into technological solution. Together, they represent the kind of interdisciplinary collaboration that the future requires, where agriculture, technology, and sustainability work hand in hand. And so before we invite our facilitators, allow me to encourage everyone, each one in the room, please engage actively, reflect deeply, and think about how innovations like this can be adopted within your own communities and institutions. Because sustainability is not only about ideas, it's about action. Action should give us solutions. So solutions is what we use as success stories. And so before the facilitators come in, it is my honor and pleasure to bring to us the people behind the Global Alliance for Sustainability in Education. We have board members and so directors. I'd like them just to say hi, give a word of encouragement, and then invite, and then the facilitators will come on board. Board members, please. Let me start with Mr. Donald Liru. Please say hi, word of encouragement.
Hello to everyone.
Hello.
I am pleased to be here this time with us all as we join in listening to this presentation and just to see what innovations these young people have come up with. It gives me a great pleasure every time that we are able to engage meaningfully, productively, and in thought-provoking. So for me, it's a real pleasure that, and I would like to encourage young people. I would like to encourage them as they take up this mantle, as they think into the future, and as they look at the different circumstances in which we find ourselves, to realize solutions for the problems that we encounter. This for me is a very encouraging thing, and I'm happy to be here with the rest of us. I pray that the rest of us will engage meaningfully and will enjoy the session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Donald. Next we have Professor Balidawa. Then we'll have Dr. Kama. Yes.
Again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this meeting is finding you from. My name is Joyce Balidawa, and mine is just to make sure that the Gen Zs are actually keeping us on our toes. And what we would like to say is that we have a saying in Uganda, the child can drum and the adult should dance, or the adult can dance. So we are waiting for the rhythm to be set by these challenging Gen Zs. Constructive challenges is what we are waiting for. I look forward to hearing from it. I hope we'll be able to make comments at the end of it. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you very much. Dr. Akama, please.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are tuned in from. I'm happy to be in this space again today and to hear that our students are out there innovating and coming up with ideas that might end up being part of entrepreneurship. How I wish they could continue doing this and we can be able to collaborate so that at the end of the day, we fulfill our goals for SDGs and education for sustainable development. I thank God that Kisii University is coming up. We are going to start collaborating. I hope our students will keep on joining in. I'm calling them to join so that they can get to learn and work as a team. Because most of the times, the themes are cross-cutting and they can work together. Thank you, and I wish you a wonderful time as we listen to our students. Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much. Any other board member that I've not seen, kindly just unmute yourself. Okay. We have an associate of GASE, Mark Oyamo. Please unmute yourself and say hi to us because you are the bond behind the other schools in Kisii University.
Thank you so much, Christine. I'm glad to be here, and I'm very proud of Polycarp and Ogega. They are part of the Club Innovate Leadership, so I'm happy for them, and I'm here to second their work.
Thank you. And then there is your professor, Dr. Was it Dr. who? Is he in the room?
Dr. Mosa, let me check.
Mosa, yes. It's important to recognize
I think
well.
I'm
Dr. Mosa, are you
not seeing him in.
Okay. We will, once he comes in, we will want to give him a minute or two to say a word because we really appreciate what everybody is doing. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you. So at this time, at this juncture, each one of us, I want you to go to the reactions and let us show Polycarp and team that we are ready for them. Shower them with flowers, send ice creams to them so that they feel energized. Go to the reactions and send them some love. Whatever you want to share with them, just send them. Just send them. Greet them. Do anything. And wow. Thank you. So Polycarp, the floor is yours. Feel at home, feel welcome, and give us your best. And as you come in, get to know that we have people from different parts of the world. We have people from different parts of Africa, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Uganda, Nigeria, Ghana, and many others. And we also have from other continents like India, Asia. We have Canada, America, and many others joining this platform. Even if we might not be having the usual numbers, people will always come for the recording and they will want to listen to you. So get to know that it is a global audience as you engage us. Welcome, Polycarp.
Great, thank you. Hello. Okay, thank you. I don't know whether I can share the screen.
Yeah, you can share the screen. I made you co-host.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I hope I'm audible and you can get me clearly.
Introduce.
Yeah, you can.
So I request Davis Ogega to introduce himself before I continue. Who is my co-facilitator today?
Yeah, Caroline. I'm Davis Ogega. I'm a software developer, and yeah, I work with Polycap, and I've been working with him to develop a few solutions here and there. And I'm glad to co-present with him the solution or the thing that we are presenting today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm just looking at the document I want us to go through, and just the way I've just been introduced. My name is Polycarp Orenda, a student of animal science and technology, and I really love innovation. And today I'm proud to have everyone on board here to present this great thing or this great app called AniWise. The phone is just still misbehaving, but it's going to respond soon. And I'm going to use the limited time as much as possible so that we get the full package of it. Okay.
I've been waiting. Polycarp, Mark, where are you? Are you guys following me? Ogega, can you take it up? Ogega, please take it up.
Hello, I'm back. I don't know if Ogega will share the screen, then I will just continue because
Okay,
the phone
no
is
problem. Ogega, you can go ahead and share the screen.
Okay, make it a little bit large so that we can have everyone can look at it. As he's continuing, I guess everything I have off-ed, and I can continue as he's making everything clear for us. Thank you, and I'm sorry for that little bit inconveniences caused. So with us today, both Polycarp Orenda and Davis Ogega, we are bringing to you a solution to ever occurring challenges in livestock industry. And when I say entire livestock industry, I mean from the aquaculture, that is the underwater, the life underwater. We come into poultry, all different types of poultries. We come into smaller ruminants like sheep and goats. We come into bigger ruminants like cows. I can say cattle to generalize all of them. And we go even to some horse, donkey, the animals we use for most purposely for labor purposes. And I can also say that it cut across even to pets like dogs, cats. So this one is just one drop and you find everything. So I can say that we have problems which made us to think about coming up with this thing. One of them was climate change issues, which is I'm really passionate on how we can mitigate climate change in my local area in Kenya, in Africa, and in the whole world. So that's one of the key thing which really drive us and really give me that vision to come up with something which can mitigate climate change in livestock industry. Then things like pandemic, like COVID-19, which hit up way back when I was informed to that's 2020. So I was thinking, suppose we have another pandemic like that, how will we find ourselves getting our animals just going on well? Other things were just lack of real-time veterinary stock extensional services. There were something like over-reliance. If you are in the industry, I don't know whether I'm clear. If you are in the industry of livestock health or livestock extension services, you get sometimes people do over-rely on human judgment or on the professional judgment, and you get that several diseases like you can get maybe bacterial diseases or viral diseases. They can portray several signs, and those signs can be similar. So because of this, we are just human beings. Our mind is not that so much big, so we can't gather everything at a go. So you find something, sometimes you can over rely on somebody, and with himself, he can't give the most accurate thing. So this professional, this extensionist, this vet, of course, he has to have things which will assist him, like maybe thermometer, stethoscope, and some other things. Then when he also have this app AniWise, then he will also provide a full package, which is more important than if you could rely on one person, because this thing will be able to collect from everything and give the full information. To continue in a good speed, we have something like delayed disease detection, which all of us know is affecting everyone each and every day. And as these people are transporting themselves from one place to another, that one is still related to climate change, because they are really spending a lot of time, and they are really giving or producing a lot of gases which are not safe to our ecosystem. And we have limited services in rural areas. This one, I really love it when we are doing rural agricultural and rural development, and the areas which are not so developed. So you find that these are the core areas, like in Kenya, the arid and semi-arid areas are where most livestock are. And you get that this area are overlooked, and people are not giving them concentration. So this app is having them at. Then to continue, we have, of course, limited livestock information resources. You'll find people selling guidebooks, which maybe in Kenya, I've seen people selling them in 2,000, not 2,000, but 200 shillings per guidebook. So you find that people are, sometimes you don't have that, or maybe you want to buy for feed formulation. You also want to buy for chickens. You also want to buy for another enterprise. So you'll find yourself buying several books. And even some people are really tired of going all through the case studies and research work. So we are bringing the information by synchronizing the most important information to this livestock keeper, because these people, they're like technician. they work like the people at the end. They really need what to do to find their solution. They don't need a lot of stories. So we synchronize the research work, the case studies, and everything, and give them the practical application which they are able to continue. So Davis, you will continue with another page. So to come up with or to solve, to come up with a solution of all the problems I've mentioned above, I can say that the app integrates a lot of things. Actually, at the end, we will show you the real app and how it works. I know you will really appreciate. And even as we are presenting as per now, you can just go to Chrome, you can just go to Google and just type AniWise, or just type AniWise AI Smart Animal Care. The spelling is ANIWISE. It is AniWise. Ani for the animal, then wise is for the wisdom. So we are bringing to you the wisdom in the animal kingdom. And the AI Smart Animal Care is for people to find it easy on the Play Store, because it is already on the Play Store. So you can go through it and you can get whatever people are saying about the app. Because of time, I'll summarize it into three things. This app, number one, it will offer for you something we call professional livestock management. You'll realize that livestock management is needed day to day, be it which type of livestock, be it for large scale, small scale, pet, you need that professional livestock management. And when you manage your livestock well, then they will rarely fall sick. And management is ambiguous. If we could have time, or maybe at later time, if Dr. Christine Obaigwa could give time, then I will explore more on management. But I can just say that management covers a lot. Then as you manage your animals, you will realize that these animals, they will develop health complication and they will be sick. So this is where this app will really help you now. You will be able to diagnose your animals using just your smartphone. You'll take a snapshot or a photo of the animal, and the app will be using the app. Then you will be able to analyze. Then after analyzing, maybe if there are some things which are not accurate, then the app will still inquire that which type of medication has been administered. Those are some examples of the question. When did you do your last deworming, or when did you do your last spraying, maybe for the external acaricides? So such like a question are bringing it locally. So upon answering all this, then the app will have the full information, plus the one which has been analyzed using the smart intelligent image analysis system. So after doing this, you will be able to get a solution. This solution is 90% accurate, and people have been using it. I can say that people are giving a lot of good news, and people do appreciate the way the app has really helped them. That is in Kenya, and the people who are using it maybe daily, but I do get their feedback maybe after month after month. I do get feedback from the people who are using the app. And at the same time, you can download this thing and the report which or the solution which the app has just given you, so that you can share it with everyone you want. You can document it. You can give your vet, so that when the vet comes, he is able to find somewhere a foundation already laid. And then maybe for the people who want to export, maybe for example goat, the halal goat, you find our brothers, the Muslim brothers, when you try to sell animal to them, you realize that they will need a medical record which the animal has been going. So through this, you will find that AniWise will help you to have this record so clear. So you won't need to struggle a lot, because the app is really helping you. And now that you professionally manage your livestock, and now that when they're sick, you've diagnosed them, find the solution, and now they are well. What you need to do is to do something we called informed livestock production. Informed livestock production, which we can call informed livestock husbandry. And for you to achieve this, you have to have something we call educational support system, which this app is really rich. I can say that's one of the richest future of this app. We have something we call educational app, which have all the knowledge about the livestock breeds, research digest. I can say there are even care guides of all the livestock and how you can keep them, how you can manage the diseases. So this one will really give you the full package so that you can do something which you are knowledgeable about. You are not just guessing, but you are sure of whatever you are doing. And when you are sure with whatever you are doing, the animals will be happy because they are well catered for. And through this well catered animals, you translate to keeping their welfare at high par, and this will translate to higher productivity, will translate to high income, and everybody will be happy. So I can say that when somebody, and this is also in regards to the research work and the trials, I and my support system have been able to come up with. When we try to deploy this app, we'll have the following impacts. Number one, which is very key, is climate change mitigation, which I can explain in several ways when you give time. And I can say that this app really promotes the SDGs, several of them, almost 10 of them. And it's also promote the sustainable, not the sustainable, but we have some of the United Nations academic impact, some of their key statements there are also considered, like this app still catered for them. Then we have the Vision 2030 in Kenya. This app is still really supporting that. And we also have Vision 2063 in Africa. This app is still supporting. We also have even the current ruling government in Kenya. We have something we call bottom-up economy. This app is still in support of that. So this app will also create something we call green carriers. When you deploy it, I will explain maybe if time allows. Then we also have improved livestock welfare, which will translate to improved livestock productivity. And all this somehow is being achieved by farm management, which is somehow in a digital way. And I can say that most of the livestock activities in this app are automated, and the app will remind you, maybe it is a day to do deworming, or maybe it's a day to do some of the key routine livestock management practices, and you want to ignore. The app will tell you that you should do this, and failure to do this, these are the repercussions. So it is you to ignore, but the app has reminded you and has just tell you the repercussion. And finally, I can say that you will have accessible to all the expertise, because you have a platform where we onboard professionals, the vets, from those with the satisfaction from certificate level to diploma to degree, and even the people from the research field. So we have extensionists, everybody. We have a place to onboard them, and you can reach them, and you can also get the information you need through our educational hub. So to continue, I can say that AniWise is not just existing itself, but we have key competitors, the people who are already in the industry. And this one, I will just go through it in a faster way, because all of you can just still Google and just see that we already have these competitors, and they have gaps, and this gap is what we are coming up to bridge. So number one is the vet scan. You can see the name there clearly. So one of the things is higher cost, and I will say that in agriculture, when you want to make it well in agriculture, limit the input as much as possible so that you will get the output very well. So the moment the cost is high, meaning it is for some classes of farmers, and we really need, because many people and many livelihoods of people are from agriculture. So we really need to give them something which is affordable. So AniWise will give them more integrated, a platform which is holistic and combines health monitoring, and it combines even farm management. I can say that it is a one drop. You meet your phone at hand, you download the app, and you will have everything there. You also have others like connected. You can just read it, mark animal health or the connected devices. So you can say that this one, it focuses heavily on hardware. We have tags, trackers, which are, I can say that in the wild, the game animals are also having the same. So you'll find that not everybody is not able to afford this. You can continue with the screen, and the hardware, not they can like the ear tags. I normally do even ear tagging for several livestock keepers in Kenya. You'll find that after some time they will drop. So the hardware they can drop, and they are more at risk. So having AniWise is like de-risking your investment, I can say, and it will provide you with proactive AI-driven predictive analytics. So I like the term proactive, like we prepares you. And one of the things I was really having in mind when we are coming up with AniWise is to prepare people for calamities and disasters, like even floods, things which are bring out by climate change, so that people are prepared even for the next dry season when the livestock feeds shall be out. People are prepared for everything. We have the one cup AI. We have Connect Era, and I can say that this was the just top 5, but there's some several computers which are just coming, but all of them are having gaps. And this app, you can just see that all of them is having a gap, and AniWise is coming to bridge that gap. Like for example, the number 5 one, which is pet care, the gap is there. You can see that it's primarily consumer is pet focus. So it focuses just on maybe on cat, on dog, leaving the key economic drivers like cows. I can say that, like for example, Central Kenya, dairy production is employing a big number of people. A country like Israel are really relying on dairy keeping again, because they have the best production of dairy. So you find that people, these such like apps, they have ignored even poultry industry, which everybody, if you are not doing red meat, then you are doing poultry meat, or maybe you are doing the white meat, which you will get from aquaculture. So that's why for you to have several things, like several apps in your phone, better you have AniWise, and it will give you everything in one drop. So I can summarize everything and say that those are the following are the key gaps bridged by the AniWise. Number 1 is integrated data management, and number 2 is proactive disease prevention. Number 3 is operational efficiency. And I can spot something again, that AniWise is so easy to use. Even if, I'm sorry, but even if you never achieved too much in schooling, maybe you dropped maybe before joining university or before joining higher learning institution, or maybe you are even just from 4 dropout, or maybe you didn't go to high school, the app will still suit you because it is user friendly and you don't need to be trained. So that's one of the key things we were really looking at during the development and the trial period. So I can say that after listening to all this thing and seeing the vision we have for this app, and everything we have for the livestock industry locally in our country, Kenya, nationally, in Eastern Africa, in Africa, and even in the whole world. And before I give my co-facilitator and my co-founder, Davis is one of very, very good teammate of mine. I can say that I will not go away by telling us to, as per now, you can, if you are in a position, you can go through the app by yourself, whatever is there in the internet. If you are capable of downloading from Play Store, creating account and starting to use, by now a lot of things are still free. You can still enjoy them and give us feedback maybe before we finish the presentation. And to conclude, I can say something about the deployment cost. Suppose somebody want to have this app into full commercialization, then I can say that is I personally and Davis, who really assisted me during the development period, we invested Kenya shillings 83,000. Those were our own funds, and I can say that I really drive this for the love of animals. When you see at like today, I was watching a clip where people were farming with the animals. As per now, in Kenya, people are doing their cultivation, and they're doing something we call conventional cultivation. And one of the animals collapsed as they were doing the plowing. And you see, people there, they rushed so that they could cut the neck and maybe fabricate. To fabricate is to divide the animals into parts, so that the meat may still have its tenderness and may still be sweet. So I was worried and heartbroken, even as at now, that this animal, like, it has just collapsed, and people are so much focused on how they can have the best meat, and the animal has been really helping them, and they have not looked even to the welfare of this animal, and even caring for some other, because they were 4 animals, two on a yoke and two on a yoke. The rest 3 animals, looking at one of them being slaughtered, you see, like, that's something like mental torture. So to us human beings, we don't want to see that, but to the animals, we really expose them to that. So through the love of animals, despite of everything, we were able to secure that amount and have that app into functionality. Then developing a moderate to complex mobile app in Kenya for commercialization use, I can say that it typically ranges from about 300,000 to 700,000, which is not much. It's less than a million Kenya shillings. That is not much in reference to the impact you will get back and the result you will get back. It is very less. Then I can include something like monthly cost for hosting AI application can range from about $100. I can say that, let me use the one I'm used to. That's approximately 13,000 Kenyan shillings. And depending on the user traffic and processing needs. And the next one is the standard business web hosting in Kenya, the county where I stay. It will cost you about like 5,000, or maybe if you are such more complex, then it will go for 25,000. That is annually, with domain registration also included, adding up to something like 1,000. It will give you like 3,500 per year. Then, of course, we have to have ongoing technical support and security updates. And the app we have currently has been upgraded several times. And we are, at some times, we have had a breakdown. And we've realized that we have to have that consistently improving of the system, checking where there's failures, checking where the end user, the consumers, are still finding their satisfaction, and even including things which may not keep them bored. Like as per now, one of the good future is something like a fun moment which gives people like educational games about livestock industry, so they are not bored, but they still learn on how they can practice informed livestock and husbandry, and everything can be good. Then of course we have to adhere to everything in the government, and the government is whatever runs everything, and we have to pay for VAT tax, and we have also to do something like advertisement in social media. So all this will also cause the amount which is just there in the screen, as we can see. So that's the presentation I have for you today, and maybe Davis can say something, or he can also just share the screen about the app, so that you can just see the app by itself. You can see the theory, you can hear the theory. I can say the good words, and when you see it, one of my good mentor and my doctor normally tells me that seeing is believing. So when we are able to see it, then we are able to see and appreciate on how it is. I know not everybody has been able to download or maybe to go through it in the social media. So continue, Sir Davis.
I'm sharing via my laptop. I did not log in through the phone. I don't think I'll be able to share the screen of the mobile app specifically, since I'm not using my phone to share. So, but I believe that we are all in a position to, or at least we'll be in a position to download and create an account and be able to see the features through. As Polycarp had explained, or at least has said earlier, the app is meant to be very user friendly. Yeah, the design was designed with a few people and was tested and a few things here and there. So I think it is user friendly, and we'll be able to go through and be able to understand, maybe to test the features here and there. We're currently in the beta phase. As much as it is a release and everybody is able to use it, there are a few things here and there that are also in need of testing before. So that's why the feedback that we get is usually important and will be able to help us on a few things here and there. Um, so something short, I think I'll be short. Something short before I hand over. The whole idea of developing the mobile application came from Polycarp. I think he more also saw the gaps that were there in the market, and decided to share the idea with me, so that we decided to co-develop the whole thing. Initially, or at least when he presented the idea to me and we had to discuss it, I did not really see the vision that he had. I was thinking through the software developer, the computer scientist perspective. I did not get it from his perspective. So during the initial development phase, I think there is a time around 2 to 3 weeks that I stalled in development before we had a sit down again, and he had to explain clearly for me to be able to understand, and so that we can work on it, or we can start working on it. So I think it is an app that has taken time to develop and has really had big impact. Sometimes I sit down and wonder, why did I take a lot of time in development and trying to do a few things here and there, instead of we could have just done it and gotten it over with, and it could have hit the market a long while ago. Currently, the app is having 872 users. We were 747 at least log in and use the app at least, well, let's say weekly or bi-weekly. So it is an app that is currently active. We are hoping to hit at least 1K users plus, hopefully by the end of the month. We yeah, yeah, yeah. So we are working also, as Polycarp has said, we find a bug or something small, we update, trying to make it into the best version possible, so that people will be able to use it out there, and to ensure that the impact that is supposed to be felt is felt deep. Yeah, so yeah, it is all about so I like just to encourage us as we go on, or at least we do a few things here and there. The ideas that we get for the most part need, I'd say, multidisciplinary, so collaborations here and there. Polycarp is an animal scientist, I'm a computer scientist. Oh, so it is multidisciplinary. We have to collaborate and help each other and work out a few things here and there. You share the idea with someone you trust, and try to work it out together, and also try to share the vision that you have clearly, as Polycarp did when he was sharing the vision for the mobile application he wanted to develop, or he wanted to deploy out there. And yeah, and yeah, with these collaborations, we think we'll be able to develop and work with, or at least work on some very major things, and a few things here and there that will be able to help us, and that will be enough, or at least help us grow out here. The app was launched in Play Store about it was last year. I don't remember when exactly. It has over 5 months in Play Store right now, and the deployment and all these things. I think that we took a lot of time in development. The deployment didn't take a lot of time, and yeah, we are really working so that we can make sure that it is good before, at least it works perfectly, and usable with everyone, and the AIs work efficiently as they are supposed to. And yeah, I think that is all I have for now. I'll hand over back to you. But yeah, I think that's all for now. Thank you. Dr. Christine or Polycarp.
Okay, thank you, Davis. I guess we've said everything which is needed. I can say that we do receive feedback from using. I can say using as you log in your credential, that is your email and your password. That email will help us to collect feedback from you. And we also have the WhatsApp platform where we can just interact with the users friendly. And that one has also been useful to the people who want to sell their products. So that one is also a side benefit of that wall. I can also say that this app AniWise has featured in Smart Farm Africa. So you can just have that documentary, or that it was like a it's like a magazine. So all the documentation about AniWise is there. Though there are some other good updates which has just come after that documentation. So when you just Google, you'll find out everything. And we are now open to questions, and maybe I will answer, or Davis will answer randomly. And the mic is back to Dr. Christine Obaigwa or anybody else who have the question. Thank you.
Hello. Yes, Polycarp.
Yes, I'm getting you.
I've joined late. How is this app working?
Okay. I don't know. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you.
So it is only that Zoom has somehow has refused to allow me share the screen using this phone as per now, and my laptop is away with me as per now. I could just share with you every screen so that you could just go home and having the app already, like you could just continue using the app. But I can just summarize it from the brain. When you open the app and when you log in into the app, first feature you'll meet is the AIL scan, or a place where you can diagnose your animal. So this place, it needs you to take a photo of the animal or the organ which is suffering. You just take the photo of the place which is having the complication. Sometimes it will give you the solution instantly, but more specifically, it will request you to give some or to answer some questions, which is bringing it into locality. Maybe it's requesting you to say that if the animal has been suffering the previous years, if you've been deworming the animal, did you spray the animal, such like. And when you answer this, it will give you the real solution. When you answer wrong, of course, you must have the wrong answer. When you answer correct, it will give you the correct answer. But sometimes there's some things which don't require that answering, but some you have to answer to bring it into locality. Then the next one, we have something more or less of ChatGPT, but more than ChatGPT because it's specifically for livestock industry. When you bring anything out of livestock industry, the app will just deny. So this one you can request for everything, even the vaccination schedule for the people who are doing poultry. Everything in the livestock industry, you can just chat the app and the app will give you. From there, we have something we call the scheduling of your farm activities. You can have all the records there. And the good thing, as you have the records, maybe if you want to maybe you forget one, the app will remind you that you should do this and this according to your schedule. And because you failed to do this, this is the repercussion. So it is you to ignore, but the app has remind you. So you as the farmer, you can schedule for all the activities in your farm. Me as a livestock professional can have everything scheduled there. Then the next thing is having something we call like a record keeping for all the maybe the stocking for the livestock feeds, the assets you have in the farm, the machines. So everything, we have a place where you can keep all the records there of everything there. Then we also have something we call you can have like a play session where it's able to train you. Now you can do improve livestock husbandry. Then we also have something we call the professional board where we engage all the professionals there. So a professional will come and say that with me, I'm so much expertise in this field. So we will put. Hello.
Yeah, just continue. I'm getting
Continue.
it.
Okay, you will tell us whether you want to analyze the disease, or you want to be more specifically on livestock nutrition, or you want to be on breeding, or you want to be a general consultant. So we'll just place you there. So when you go a little bit down, then you will meet the something we call educational hub. So at the educational hub, we have everything you need there. We have a research works which has just been, I can say that a lot of information has been synchronized, and now whatever the farmer is able to consume is whatever is remaining there. So the farmer will be able to just pick up that thing and go and use. And we also have information about animal breeds, all of them. We have case studies. We do, like for example, you are maybe around Kisi. People has been doing poultry keeping for several years, and those problems, they will keep on recurring. So these case studies, they're like don't repeat a problem which has just been there. That's the good thing. We also have research digest. All the research work has just been digested to whatever you can now consume, driving knowledge from the digestive system, maybe for every living organism. And we also have medication platform, which I didn't say. So medication platform, you record all the medication which has just been done to your livestock. So this medication platform helps you, the farmer, to have the record of all the medicine you've used, their prices, the change, and everything. The vets who has been done that, who has been treating the animals, and even the vets themselves, and even the professionals themselves, they are able to use that medication platform. And I can say that uh, towards the end, we also have something we call analysis, where you can analyze all your animals. Maybe you have one dairy cow or several, but you have one. You have to register that animal in the app, and you have to analyze everything, because the app will keep on tracking everything about that animal. So you will be analyzing the animal, and maybe when there's a complication, at least you can have where to rely on. And to finish up, there's something we call a reward point, where you can now earn points as you use the app, and as you do everything with the app, or as you play the quiz of the animal education, like informed livestock husbandry. We reward you and we give you points. So as we give you points, these points will be able, somebody who is using the app frequently, it will be he or she will able to give us more detailed feedback than that person who normally use the app maybe once in a week or once in a month. So the points will really help us to know who to ask the real feedback, and who have the very faithful and genuine feedback. So I can say that that's the overview of whatever the app is having, and you can continue to ask questions.
Mr. Polycarp.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You are talking to Mr. Otieno Dickens from Smart Cotis Agriculture, that is Kenya. I would like to ask, is there any charges while using the app? And if there is charges, and how will we go about it? Because the app is so amazing. I can remember I got a prompt and to me, but I downloaded. I didn't know how to use it. But although I've come late, but I've got some points from you. So, is there any charges and how can we go about it? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I will answer you right away. So as per now, the latest version is giving you free 5 scans per day. The scanning is available both online and the offline. So for the offline ones, they are expensive. So those ones, there's no free one. But the ones which you done when you are online, that is when you are connected to internet, we are giving you 5 free. Then after that 5 free, then the rest is now we will charge you, but we'll have to have something we call monthly subscription as per now. And when you subscribe with us, I guess a lot of features will be available to you to use. But as per now, I guess we've not put too much restriction in a lot of features because earlier on we had too much restriction, and we realized that people were downloading the app and they were not able to continue using it, because as you use it, we are able to see you, to watch you real time on everything the way you are doing it. So when the moment you're just taking the snap of the animal, we are able to see whatever you are doing. So we lowered down the restrictions so that we can have many people on board. And as per now, I can say, like just like Davis has just said, we have many people on board. We have people using the app almost daily, and we are doing a research on how we can have a system where the consumers are more empowered than us developers. So when they are more empowered is when they will trust us most, and is when the animals will enjoy most, and is when we can have even the partners, both the customers and even the investment partners, having something they can trust and something at least every one of us can put an effort in. I don't know, but I guess I've answered you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Polycarp, on that. So you've said it is all about animal husbandry. That is even the poultry, or it is only the larger livestock?
Okay, thank you. As we are continuing, I'm answering you. Davis, I'm requesting you to answer those people at the chat box. I can say that this app, to answer you, is for all the livestock, be it you are in the aquaculture, you are dealing with fish, or maybe some other aquatic life. It will give you everything. When you come up to life on land, that is this dry land, you begin with poultry, it will give you everything. When you go to smaller ruminants like the sheep and goats, it will give you everything. When you upgrade to bigger ruminants like cows, bulls, cattle in general, you'll get everything. When you upgrade to even the horses, which are kept by few people who are well financially, it will still help you. And even when you turn back to the pets and every animal, this app, it integrates every aspect of livestock production in one point, and it also integrates every type of animal in one place. We don't have to have so many isolation things which are scattered, but we just want to have one thing, and you meet all the solutions there.
Okay, Miss, thank you for answering those questions. And I have two last questions. Another question, you mentioned about the points that you reward. the users. So I would like to get the estimate of the points and how a farmer or a user can redeem these points. Can he or she redeem the points into M-Pesa, or can he or she redeem into airtime, data? Then the last question is about subscription. So I would request you just to mention if it's a monthly subscription, roughly the estimate, for example, in Kenyan shillings, rough estimate on that. Then is there, apart from monthly subscription, can we subscribe premium? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the good questions. I appreciate because you are able to ask a very well tailored questions. So number one, on the division is the points we really when we fully commercialize, the vision is to have the points maybe transformed into airtime or something. Mostly it's just airtime so that the farmer can continue to connect, or something which is bringing a capital to the farmer. But as per now, we are giving you, when you have when you have like 100 coins, or like as you get the rewards and the badges, we are able to give you more free scans as per now. Like somebody who is having 100 coins, this person is able to have not only 5 free scan, but we can now exceed it to even 7. We are able to give 2 free. And when you're having a badge, then we can now give you like 10 scans free. So as per now, we are rewarding it like that. But the real vision is to have the more the points, then we can have those points being transformed into momentary purposes for even you, the user. Then the last question from you, that's the subscription. I can say that as per now, because the idea, I thought the moment I had the idea in brain, I continue to share with my friend Davis, and even to our doctors at Kisi University School of Agriculture, and even the people from Kisi University Research, Innovation and Resource Mobilization Office. They said that the idea was good, and we patented. So after that patenting, after that doing the work of patenting, they said that when we are to put the subscription fee, then we have to have a meeting. Then at least they say they give us a fee which is friendly to everybody. So I guess as per now, there's no that agreed fee, but it is almost, because we are approaching commercialization before the end of this year. I guess when even on our own, before the end of this year, the app will be fully in use. So after that, we shall have everything upgraded in the app. More of the communication is just in the app or the email. So as you are having the app, as you are having as we are having you as one of the people who logged in the account using the email, then we can do every communication to you. It is just one sit down, one strike, and everything reaches everybody. Thank you.
I'm satisfied.
Thank you.
Hello.
Continue.
Uh, Thank you, Polycarp, for your good innovation. Are you getting me? I'm Mr. Onchere Vincent from Kisi.
I'm getting you. I'm getting you. Yes, maybe I guess maybe the question are reducing in number, unless there are other questions. Unless there are some other questions, we can have the mic back to Dr. Christine Obaigwa.
Yeah, this is Joyce from Moy University, College of Health Sciences. And mine is to ask the gentleman, how wide can we spread this use of the app? We have a team going out to the community. We would like to see how best we can actually advertise it, sensitize the community, and so on. So how do we move from here? Because it looks like it is something that needs to be actualized.
I'm Mr. Onchere. I'm calling from Kisii. I have two questions. Polycarp, I want to appreciate you like I've already indicated. Number two, many farmers are facing these four main challenges, especially the crop producer and also the animal husbandry farmer. We have the issue of weather changes, sudden weather changes like during harvest time that cause a lot of havoc. We have a lot of post-harvest damages resulting into a lot of losses. I wish that the app could be expanded to cover the crop producer. Secondly, there is the issue of diseases. You have indicated that somebody can take a snap of a sick animal, and then the app could be able to analyze. I'm a bit worried about the cost of training, and I was wondering, could you, for example, consider collaborating? For example, in Kenya, agriculture is a function of the county government. Are you considering collaborating with county governments to make sure that this cost comes down and there is accessibility to the small scale farmer out there in the village so that they can also be covered by your app? Lastly, how do you mitigate, for example, marketing? There are many farmers who invest very heavily in animal husbandry, but when the produce comes, they don't know where to take it. There are many people whose milk is getting spoiled because they don't have market. I have been a poultry farmer myself. At the tail end of farming, you have a lot of eggs and you don't know what to do with it. How is this app going to mitigate all this? And especially, what do you think of collaboration? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Allow me answer those. How wide can we spread the app? As per now, I can say that all the users in Kenya are able to use the app. Be it you are in northern Kenya, you are in Nyanza, you are in maybe in Loyaland, you are in Nairobi, every part of Kenya you are able to use the app. Other countries like Uganda, some people are able to use the app. Tanzania, they are having some few restriction. I guess we are still having on how to have it there. But we have people who want to use the app, but there's restriction. I've not fully understand why this, why and where the restriction is coming about. Then maybe other parts of Africa and maybe to go global now. The plan is now to have a website when maybe the app is delaying. You get like my friends from US, that is, most of them are having smartphones and they need an app on Apple Store. And to have that version of Apple Store is too much expensive. So we will have a website so that they can have every application again on the website, and that will solve that problem. Then thank you, Dr. or Mr. Vincent. I don't know whether I've used the correct title. If I've not, please forgive me. We will see on how to integrate. As per now, we are only able to solve problems in crops which are able to be used as a livestock feed. When they are not being, when they can't be used as a livestock feed, then the app can't help us as at now. But we are going to see that so that we can continue have a more satisfaction on the users. Then post-harvest, I can say that mitigating, the app will advise you on when to do the investment. Okay, I can say that this app is connected to real-time data and even to research which people are doing and even to the posts which people are making daily on the internet. So we will use those and we will tell you the correct time to do your investment, having in brain that maybe when you are doing beekeeping, then you know that in Kisi it is after 3 months you harvest your and maybe when you are in dry places it will take like 6 months. Somebody is speaking but I'm not able to get him. Then maybe to conclude on collaborating, I guess to collaborate, we are open to that collaboration because when you listen to us perfectly, I was not mean with the idea. I proceeded to go and look for a computer scientist so that we can have a multidisciplinary approach. And this thing is well known in School of Agriculture's Kisi University and even research office. And I guess 2 people from Kisi County Agricultural Department are also they're not 3, they're not 2, but they're 3. There are 5 in total. They are they really know this app, and we planned but not yet fully achieved that we should have a meeting and see on how to have the Kisi users, the Kisi livestock keepers using the app. One of them is from Mugembo. That guy is the one who is really pushing it, and we will see on how to have that conversation really coming into actualization. We also have AniWise, something we call Agri-Society Networks, which is an AniWise platform. So this is just a WhatsApp group, which was created to enlighten people on AniWise, and maybe they can give us the feedback on how how they are using the app. Everything we can just interact freely, but people have increased. As per now, we are almost 1,000 in the WhatsApp group, and many people have just transformed the wall again into marketing place. And I see people marketing their products, and their products are also being bought. The good thing or the bad thing, when you come there and maybe we don't know you, maybe we will get we'll get your way because we don't want something like a farmer is conned or such like. So that's one of the places which marketing has been successful. We have in that wall, we have people from all walks of discipline, that is academic discipline, people from every part of Kenya, and that mixture is what makes it to be a community which people are able to sell and buy. Thank you.
There is one question that you have not responded to. There is an earlier caller. I'm still Mr. Vincent Onchere. There is one caller who indicated that you tell us maybe how much is the monthly subscription in Kenyan shillings. And in terms of marketing, considering that WhatsApp has some restrictions, maybe you can also consider opening a group in Facebook, because Facebook carries more users, so that you are able to interact more. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Davis, and I have really taken that note. We are looking even forward on how to have a marketing platform on the same app. It will be one of the futures, so it will really help the people. Not true. They just be at one point and they get everything. Thank you again for stressing on that. On monthly subscription and the subscription to repeat, I said that as per now we plan a joint meeting between Kisi University Research Office and even several doctors from Kisi University School of Agriculture and some other my support system, because you have to work with people, you can't work alone, and agree on the fee which is user friendly. We need something where a consumer is more powered than we. the developers, all the people who came up with the idea. So upon everything, so long as you've downloaded the app and you've created account using your email, then we have your credential, that is the email. So that email we can use to send you all the information, and the subscription fee will still be available on the app. So I can say that everything, so long as you have the app in your phone and you've created the account, you'll get all the communications there. Thank you. Who funded the app? I can say that we funded it. I personally, and Davis really helped us during the development stage. We did that for the love of the animals. We did a research and realized that there is a gap, and indeed there was a big gap. And we said that this gap, like they do say that you can innovate as early as yesterday. So we said that we're not going to wait. So we were able to do everything we can to have this app into functionality. And people really became interested when they see it working, because people didn't believe that it could work. But when people see it working, then people began at being attracted to it. And that's whatever I and everybody behind these labs is when people get the solution using the app. Thank you.
Polycarp, how much do you charge, and have you made any money this far?
I can say that we've made some money using this app. I guess much of the money has come from competitions where we've gone to several innovation competitions, and that has given us a good cash. And also from using the app, we've earned something like 6,000. So approximately I can say that a quarter of whatever we invested during the development, we get back. That's the far we've gone in getting our money back.
So you have started earning from the app?
Yes.
Yeah, that's encouraging. So you shouldn't say that you want it to be a social enterprise. You should commercialize it. It's a venture that you want to do. It's helping people, yes, but you should also get something out of it. Make a company. You have already said, you have talked about patenting the idea, and start from there. Maybe each time you're going to get an innovation hub where you're going to support these people in your college. And as you exit, then you'll go with your company and you can leave other people continue with it. It's a good idea. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for encouraging us. Thank you for the platform.
Hello, Polycarp and Jim. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. My name is Machuka from Moi University School of Medicine, and I've been quite inspired by the presentation and even the whole conceptualization and actualization of the whole project. And now in the digital era, I think this is really the way forward, even for our own continent. But then I was wondering also, maybe you could provide guidance on how you are going to strengthen consumer feedback or the community feedback. Who are the people who are going to primarily consume this product, and these are the farmers, for example. So how do you plan on handling that? Sorry if I missed any input you had done on feedback and more of like co-creation, trying to co-create something that is really suited to the community. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I can say that I can give one reaction is that we are and I spearheading that, having a conversation with Data Protection Authority, which is a state agency in Kenya, so that we can have a certificate. You know, you can't just take people's emails, people's information minus having the certificate of doing so. So the moment this one is in conclusion, then we are really having to have something like we can copy paste or borrow. There's no, we can borrow. Pasting is bad. We can borrow and see now we can have something like a customer care. So through this customer care, we can do something like not even the feedback we get from the wall, not even the one we get from the email, not even the one you get as you read everything in the app. There's a place we asked you how satisfied you are, rating us just in the app, not even limited to those one. We're also going to have something we call community outreach, where I'm planning that maybe we spot a place where people are having a recurring or repeatance of one disease of the animal, or maybe people are not able to produce livestock feeds because of repeated problems. So we can go there and teach them on how they can have their way forward. And through that, we can leave them with the app, and we'll able to have their credentials now that we have certificate from Data Protection Authority. And after some time, we can still go back and get their feedback. That one, I'm really taking a case study of our older parents and our grandparents, because these people, they are really so important again. So these people, they can't give you feedback maybe in English or maybe in perfect Kiswahili. So when we go back there and maybe speak in local dialect, then we can really get the feedback. So that's the plan we have, and we are still open to like. I'm really open to anybody who really want to say that we should at least include this one in, so that we have a more empowered system. Because after all, this thing is to bring sustainability, is to help us and to help our generations to come. All of us will die and leave this thing, but when we leave something which is blessing generation forever, then at least our children's and our children's children to come, they will be happy, and even the animals will feel cared for. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And the encouragement towards the end, I think, yeah, you've brought out the points of engaging the community. And then the most important thing is the article, I think 31, data protection. So it's important once you secure the certification and being able to engage people, of course, with a lot of consent. I think I wish you all the best, and I look forward to seeing how much you develop with regards to engaging the community and trying to develop a contextualized solution. Thank you.
Welcome.
Dr. Christine, may I say something? I know we are.
Yeah, please, Mark, go ahead. Please go ahead and say something.
Thank you so much, Polycarp, and thank you, Christine. So I'm proud of Polycarp and the team. They are really, really doing a good job. So Christine, allow me share about Rick.
Yes.
Rick is an ecosystem that we are coming up with, and we are bringing together universities from Western and Nyanza region to compete in research and innovation. So we are headed to the mega hackathon this coming weekend. It will be happening at Maseno University. We're expecting over 21 universities to come and participate.
Wow.
So I'm asking the investors who are here and again my lecturers who are here, please reach out to me if you're interested to come. The consortium will happen in 2 days, 13th and 14th. So I'm attaching my number here. If you want to come and pitch, or you want to come and participate, you want to come and scout, reach out to me. We now put you in schedule. Thank you so much. Today I don't have much to say. It's a weekend.
Wow. Yeah. Anybody else with something to say?
Yeah, self-employed.
Anybody else with something to say?
Christine, will you the application?
A minute. Yeah, Ambassador Missionary, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Christine Obaigwa. It has been a nice concept, but my inquiry is, according to the innovation idea, some other country, it has not yet reached fully, and I've heard him talk about in Uganda, the hubs can be applicable, but I do not know if it can be applicable in all other parts of Uganda, or or it can only be used in some other geographical location. So I needed some more clarification on that. Thank you.
Okay, to answer that, I have friends from Uganda, and as they were trying, they just reached to me about the app in LinkedIn, and I just told them to try using the app.
I am getting you. I'm getting you, but your network is breaking. But I would love to get your feedback so clear. Thank you.
Yeah, Ambassador Missionary, please go ahead, please. Missionary, go ahead.
Okay, I was asking, and the network disrupted a bit, that you have talked of the hub can be able to be used in this country, but according to how I have analyzed, that's if he was talking about these hubs can be used in some other part of the country. So my question is, which geographical location can this hub be used in Uganda, or it can be used in the entire country? That is my main question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Any other? Do we call it a session? Thank you very
Hello.
much, everyone. Yes, Dr.
Hello.
Mosa. Yeah, we were waiting for
Yeah,
you. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
had you call my name out. My gadget failed at some point, but with some mentees that I was with, I tried again to try through their gadget so that I can be able to speak, but it muted for a long time. Thank you so much for everybody who has attended to today's session. Thank you so much for the insight that you have given to my mentees. Actually, Polycarp and the group are some of my mentees. Mark who also has invited us to the Western Region Universities and Research and Innovation Consortium is another one. There are several others. I love the insights that you have given us. There are some I am having a new way of looking at, because maybe the way I have been visualizing them has been different. I also wish to say that within last week and this week, we've had a number of activities, especially aimed at making the student projects to be commercialized. I love the support that some of our participants have done today to try and encourage the mentees to get to commercialize the ideas. We've started the process. We want to patent. We are also training ourselves on how we can change the ideas into actually self-employment. We welcome partners who can hold our hands. We welcome others who will wish us to hold their hands so that we support ourselves. We need to move to a next level. Through Club Innovate, through the research and innovation that the students of Western region in Kenya are trying to take others through, we shall get solutions. There are several solutions when I look at the student projects. It is only that we have not moved from ideation to commercialization. Actually, even some of the masters and PhD theses are there that can be commercialized. It is only that maybe the way we have oriented ourselves, we are just doing them maybe for passing our examinations. How we wish that through such a fora, we can be able to commercialize some of these ideas. And I also wish to call for more collaborations. As we meet on every Sunday, let us learn what each of us does, what our teams do, see where we can collaborate. By collaborating, we don't become weaker. Instead, we become stronger. Look at an agriculturalist, Polycarp Orenda, and an IT friend. They are perfecting the AniWise. From our brother ambassador from Uganda, please partner with our students. Let them test some of these, like the AniWise. Can we test, for example, the western part of Uganda, go to eastern, go to northern, and come up with a percentage of success, so that if we do this and we do it worldwide, then we can say that we can confidently say at a given confidence level that AniWise can work for us. And if there are any weaknesses that we need to improve, we can do improvement on them so that we become better. Thank you so much. But I also wish to welcome those who may be able to attend the Innovation Week from the country that will be hosted in Kisii University. It may move by 1 week, maybe to around the 6th to around the 10th of April. Initially, it was to run up to 27th of March. But that we shall communicate. We shall even share flyers and brochures here and there. Thank you so much. Good night.
In correspondence to your response, may you subject me to the number of polycarps so that we can get up from there. Thank you. This is Ambassador Joshua from Uganda. Thank you.
Yeah, I can see Joshua. I would do.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Chair, your
Polycarp,
number in the...
I hope you hear. Polycarp, I hope you hear. Maybe you can
Polycarp's number is on the chat. Just get it from there. I think it's the last thing that was posted. Thank you very much, Dr. Mosa.
Again, if he can share the number, especially with the Kenyan code with the plus 254 on the WhatsApp group where we have been logging from using the links, I believe many of us can get it. Please help the team develop their idea by trials in your countries.
Yes, awesome. And Dr. Mosa, please invite
I'm
the other universities.
I'm suggesting that those who may be having animals back at home and maybe once they are deceased, please try the AniWise. Take a picture, send it to AniWise, see whatever results it brings to you, and please share with the Polycarp so that we can it can assist us develop the app more.
Wow. We are very proud of our students. Thank you, Dr. Mosa, for the support. We need more professors like you on board. Please encourage the
I'm
other
humbled.
lecturers to join you, you know. It is important to have more of you in the university so that we can have all students in the university becoming very innovative. In the 21st century, we need more innovators than just, you know, people who are passing exams. As you said, it should go beyond the classroom. Professor Balidawa, do you have anything to say to Kisii University?
Yes, I'm very impressed, and I think the way they're going is that they're in the right direction. And basically, what they're challenging us with is to look at what we should be talking about, translational science as well as implementation science. So mine is to challenge everybody who is here today, as we listen to these presentations, how can we translate them to fit and solve the problems of the reality we are facing? And two, the implementation science. We have to know who does what, when do they do it, how do they do it, why do they do it, and all that. So mine is just to keep opening up even more questions. But Kisii University, we would like to collaborate with you to collaborate with the Moi University, because I know you are offshoots of Moi, I think, but we are saying as a team, we will go very far. Silos no longer exist. We have to do everything in teamwork. The current buzzwords in education are interprofessional education. And they are interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary, integrated, innovative. And we have to make sure that all the sectors are working together, meaning they must be intersectoral, multi-sectoral, innovative, collaborative, and cooperative. Teamwork alone, definitely you might go quickly, but if you want to go far, you must have the others with you. So let us see how best we embrace partnership, and let us see how best we can embrace these innovative ideas. The Gen Zs are telling us they can actually be constructively constructive and positively constructive. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Professor. And now, as we come to the end of this very insightful session, allow me to express our sincere gratitude to our facilitators, Polycarp Ochieng Orenda and your co-facilitator, Davis Ogega, for sharing such an innovative and inspiring presentation on AniWise, AI Smart Animal Care. Today's discussion reminds us that the future of sustainability will not only depend on policies and institutions, but also on the creativity, courage, and innovation of young leaders. Give me a second, I'm coming back. Yeah, in the meantime, let's have somebody praying for us.
Bonaventure, can you pray for us?
Let's pray. Father God, we want to give you thanks.
Josh.
Okay, let's pray. Father God, we want to give you thanks so much for the idea brought forward by this young innovator. In subject to this matter, God help us to realize the concepts and we try into application, such that we have growth from listening to action plan. This will enable us to adapt the common knowledge that are circulating in the global market, give them the strength and give them the ability convict the world that have heard of this idea to facilitate and fund the idea to see that it goes to the global village in order to mitigate the gap of African sons. Give us more wisdom as we are listening to this concept. Give us a trial so that we are able to explore this idea in Africa, such that in a future time we are able to sustain ourselves as Africans. I pray especially and believe you'll hear in the next nearby future. In Jesus' mighty name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Ambassador. May God bless each one of you, even as you go. Remember, we are very proud as the Global Alliance for Sustainability in Education to provide a platform where such ideas can be shared, nurtured, and connected for a wider global community. And for everyone who joined us from different parts of the world, thank you for your presence, your engagement, and your commitment to advancing education for sustainable development is appreciated. Let us remember that transformation begins with ideas, but it grows through collaboration, mentorship, and action. Together, we will continue building a global ecosystem where education inspires innovation, innovation drives sustainability, and sustainability secures the future of our planet. Thank you again for joining us. See you again next week, same time, same platform, and with more people. Please invite somebody to join us. Dr. Mosa, when you go for the conference, please invite other universities to join us every Sunday so that we can move this to a wider what is it called? A wider audience. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you're joining us from around the world. And God bless you. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye, and God bless you too.
Okay, bye.
Okay.